This is called Bento blocks in place of bento box, obviously, and it's about stacking food into a bento box and cutting it. It looks awesome. We're gonna play it. There. No, too big. This is annoying. So now there's. Oh wait, I can add just full size. It's nice. I know there's a big black bar at the bottom. Ignore it. This is bento blocks. I can put them in the box. There we go. We got 3 stars, baby. All right, we're gonna. I want to play another one after this as well, but this one just looked so cool. It just pulled me straight in. I want to show this one to Kim. Right now, this seems very, very simple. I'm sure in the future. I can see already that you can cut them, but we haven't had to cut anything yet. Now we have. Oh, wait, okay. You have to. You can only cut when there's something on the board to cut with. So, okay, so what we want to do is we want to cut here, and then we want to cut here. And there's 2 cuts that we have and 3 coins. I don't know what how we get worse. How we don't get the coins. Maybe it's cuts after the cut is a coin each. So what I want to do here, cut there. Cut. Oh, you know what? What I didn't think of, the spacing of the box and stuff. So I actually can't cut where I want to cut right now, which would be here, obviously. So yeah, it would be right here. So let's reset. Let's do it the other way around instead. Let's cut like no. Here. No, I can't do it. I can't do it how I want to do it. If I cut here, I can't move anything around. I can only cut here and here. Is that true? Is that true? I can only, because I can't cut any of these. Here and here just doesn't make sense. How do we do this? Can I move the, I can just move the freaking blade. What the hell? Well, that would have made everything a lot easier. Okay, well, we want a piece this long. That was cheating. That's not... There we go. Same length. 3 blocks. Alright. Move the blade around. Alright, that 2 off the bottom. We're just gonna go chop. We're gonna go chop. So moving that blade is the easiest way to do this. 1 chop. So we can just chop both at the same time, because it's longer now. This is chill. Yes, obviously I want to chop this, but I also want to chop this at the same time. So we only have 1 chop left. Nice, alright. Chop. Chop. Ooh. This is weird. I think what we do is we go chop. I did this wrong, but what I meant to do is this, so that we do it like this. There we go. I showed you the wrong way around, but I did that. Congratulations on the opening of your restaurant. Bento blocks, thank you for playing. Wait, whoa. These are not all free-to-play levels. Okay, I was gonna get more stars to unlock, so we can play all these levels as well. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. Okay. We need the shrimp to be in a specific location, so that's nice. That's interesting. That's very interesting. So I can chop like there. I think I may have screwed that up. I may have screwed that up. If I do this here, because I need to put this at the top, right? Is there a way to... No, there is no way to do that. What I need is to do like this then. So I need to just chop you and you. Nice. Seems pretty obvious. We need... chop here. Oh, wait, what? That's obviously incorrect. And these cut at the same time, I guess, so we can do it like... We need to cut out this middle square. So we can chop like this. That seems reasonable. There we go. Chopping them to like different angles at the same time is also interesting. Okay. Yo. We need to just make one chop. Well, that seems very easy. Yeah. I like there's little bits of rice left over on the board after a chop. It's super cute. Yeah. No, I got you. We need to chop there. We also need to chop... Wait, what? You're telling me that this doesn't work, because I only have one chop. So, instead, this is the thing that goes down at the bottom. This is the thing that goes there. There you go. You'll flip the script. Interesting. Because there's too much rice here. We've not seen that before. We can just put them like that. And then what we need is... There's two cuts here. And we can do it like this. Are we not allowed the shrimp at all? Okay. We're not allowed that shrimp. We gotta cut that shrimp out. So, what if we do it like this? No, you know what? I'll just cut that shrimp off entirely. And then, we have this there. Actually, we don't need both of those. We could chop this. No, because then there's... This being there is interesting. But that doesn't make any sense with this. But I could have... What if I chop off that corner? Top corner. I mean, not right now, but I think I just completely lost my mind on that one. Right. So we can chop off that thing. I think what we do is make a box, and we can put in there. We can make like 2 boxes. What we want to do is cut it. No, because we need to do it like this. I wanted to do it like this. We damaged the board by cutting too much. I didn't mean to do that. That's funny. I feel like, yeah. Like, if we make this box, like this top box here, with 2 cuts across, from this one, what we'd want to see is like an L shape. The problem is, I Oh, it'd have to be 3 cuts, right? It'd be like this. Obviously, that one would have been there. I feel like maybe it does want us to use both of these. I don't know if it's a red herring or not. So let's just try and instead cut this shrimp out. And we place the shrimps in here. I feel like something like this makes more sense. Kind of does make more sense, but then we have to move those around. Okay. Okay, maybe something more like that then. Maybe more like we cut here and here. And then we want to cut here and here. That gives us this. We still need one little square. Can I undo just a move? You can undo just a move. That's nice. What if... I know. Just give me a sec. I'm trying to think it out. I don't know, you know, I still think that maybe this is like the box at the top. But it just can't be, because this is... It just would require those cuts, right? It would require those specific cuts. I'd need one extra cut. Because I would need 2 cuts to cut off this block. And then I need a cut here. It just doesn't make sense. Okay. We're gonna just give up on that idea. What we're gonna do instead is I think we're gonna cut this off here. That's perfect. Then we can go 1 block there, 2 blocks here, and is there anything else we can cut off with that at the same time? No. Unfortunately not, because it's in the way. You know what? Cutting you off. Cutting you off seems pretty good. There we go. But we only did have to use one of them. It was a red herring. So this bento can stick out of the box. Is that what you're telling me? Only what's in the box counts? Yes! Okay, so... we have 2 cuts. I think it makes sense to have this straight down here. I need to cut you out. No. Okay, I'm thinking about this all wrong. If that needs to go there, we can cut like here. can do it like this and just like swap these pieces around. Yes. Alright, ooh. Only slice vertically. So you... We need the one in the middle. And then one there. Okay. That's tricky. That is tricky. I feel like we want it to be like this. I'm gonna cut those two out or something. We can't do that. We've only got the vertical cut. What we need to do is have it where it's like this, and then just have, needs to be more, yeah, like this or something. Okay. We have two slices. Slice you off, we're going to slice you off, and the reason we want to do that because we need that bottom part up there, yeah. Sweet. Ooh, what? We just need one shrimp, 2 cuts. Oh, but we need to cut the hole out in the middle. Now way. Okay. No way. We're gonna do it like this. Bang. We've got the shrimp in the middle. What if... Okay. I want to cut, like, out a square, right? Oh, I think I did that wrong. Go, like, here and here. It needs to be 3 by 3, which is the entire center. I need to be cutting a shrimp at the same time. Oh, wait. All I need is the hole in the middle and a shrimp cut off. But the hole in the middle is 2 cuts from each thing. So we can't do that. What we need to do is cut out like a chunk. If we do it like... Is it possible to do like a cut like this and a cut like this or something? Sounds, I know it sounds bizarre, but like I need to cut across. Alright, I'm trying, I'm still trying. I'm learning bento blocks, alright? It's a learning experience. Like this somehow, you know what I mean? Oh, that actually is it, yeah. And then you put that above it, yep. Hey, I did it, and I've got a cutting thing now for some reason. That's cute. I don't know why it lets me do that, but it's cute. Alright. We can't play it. We got to get more stars to unlock. But we got 3 stars on every. That is cute. That is sometimes the name of the company. That is really cute. What I liked about it is it's once again, it's a very simple game. But the theme on top of it is, first of all, the design is super, super cute. But it makes a lot of sense what you're trying to do, right? Like, it teaches you the game very easily. It didn't really teach us anything. It just let us play the game, and we figured it out ourselves. I'm going to give it just a 3, though. Because it got more interesting. But I wanted to see, once again, more stuff. What are the more tools that we have? What different types of food do we have to fit in, right? Is there food that can't be next to other food? What's in sections 3 to 7? How does this game evolve from here? Or is it just the same puzzle over and over again, more complex, you have to cut very specific things. It was so cute, and I wanted to see more, I wanted to do more. The thing that happened with Panic is it was obviously very well developed, but then and it was a lot of fun, and it was way more challenging, and like the puzzle I felt was very interesting, but I wanted to see that everything mixed together. And this game, the first 2 worlds, this one was, you're cutting the shapes, and then there was the shrimp, and that's it. That's the only difference, and it was the entire world of that. What do these worlds have? You don't even need to let me play them. Just let me see, I want to see where we're going from here. It's a really cool theme that works very well with what you're trying to do. It's very cute. It's casual but challenging. I'm happy with that, but I think I'm gonna give it just like 3, a higher 3. Just because I would have loved to have seen more. Where are we going from here, right? But yeah, very, very cute. That's Bento blocks. The problem with me is these are the kind of games that I play all year. This is the kind of game that I'll have it on my wish list. It'll come out, I'll buy it, I'll play it in an evening, and then you just kind of forget about it, Like there's nothing. It was just fun. It was cute. Or I'll play it over a couple of weekends. I'll make a cup of tea. I'll have a bread, a donut or something, and I'll just play this game one Sunday morning. That's how a lot of these like smaller puzzle games go for me, and I'm like, that was really fun. But then it's not something you think back on, right? Lock was something I played over like 10 months because it got so complex and it was like so interesting that I kept thinking about it when I was away from the computer as well. And the same thing happened with like Parablocks, right? The what is it? Something's Parabox, and it was the what's the type of game called? The one where you move blocks around, like Sobo can or something, and but it's the one where there's literally, it's like the world is inside a box, and so you're moving the world around, and you can break out of that. You can push a box into another box, and it's a paradoxical game where the world that you're in and the block that you're moving are the same thing. Like in Futurama, when they have the box with their own universe in it, that's what it's like, and it's just super, super interesting. And it kept me, I was thinking about it after I was playing the game. I was trying to solve these crazy puzzles. Something like this, I feel like if I really wanted to win, I don't even really have to think. I can probably just click around a little bit and see what happens. I'm not always solving it by thinking, right? I can solve it by trial and error a little bit. Obviously it's not as interesting, but I'm saying it can be done. There's nothing that's like super, super puzzly or that makes you think in a way that you didn't consider before, right? Like, or try something that you would have never tried before. It's just more complex trials of the kind of the same idea, right? A little bit trickier, same idea. I want to see more. I want to see where it's going. That's the thing with demos. I'm gonna stop rambling. That was Bento blocks. Let's move on.